Hello friends, welcome to Technique. This is Nirmal here, and in this video we're going to talk about the TicWatch S, the sports variant of the TicWatch. Recently we did the review of the TicWatch E, which is the Express variant. Now we have the TicWatch S. It's more of a sports variant. So in this video we'll talk about the TicWatch S and the features, what it offers, and also how the performance is. So the TicWatch S is also an Wear OS powered smartwatch with great options and abilities, and it also is an affordable one, and this comes with pretty good features as well. So first let's talk about the design and build quality, and then we'll cover up the performance and other features. So looking at the design aspect, you can see that the TicWatch S, the TicWatch E was kind of very simple design, but here with the S variant, the sports variant, we have slightly sportier design, and you can see that black covering for the button, and you can also see that the strap is blend to the watch instead of having a separate one, and it has a slightly thicker design when compared to the E variant, the Express variant. Otherwise it's quite similar, and it also comes with a GPS on the band. That's one difference with the Express variant. So what the difference, the main difference here is that apart from the sportier look, the GPS is more accurate on this watch. So if you want the GPS to be the most important aspect when you buy the watch, then TicWatch S is one of those really good watches with great GPS performance. So this has inbuilt GPS in the band, and you can see that it has a slightly sporty looks and looks really nice. You can also see that there is the time mentioned on the dial as well. So seconds, the minutes are mentioned even on the dial, which is not available on the TicWatch E, and this is a bit more sturdier design and slightly heavier than the TicWatch E. Behind the watch panel, you can see that there is a heart rate sensor. TicWatch powered by Mobvoi. It's another smartwatch from Mobvoi, which we have mentioned already. Mobvoi is a startup company from China which has specialties in TicWatch, then the wireless earbuds, and a few other products are included. Now this is another useful smartwatch, and you can see that it comes with proximity sensor, pedometer sensor, and water resistant, IP67 water and dust resistant, but you cannot use for swimming. That's one downside with the TicWatch S as well. Very similar to the TicWatch E, there is no option for swimming, even though this is a sports variant. So that's one feature missing. And you can also see the proprietary charging mechanism. So the charger is kind of different one. It can be charged by the USB. You can see that there is a magnetic mechanism to latch onto this, and you can charge it via USB, and that's the charging mechanism. So in terms of design, the TicWatch S has also got the design award in 2017. So it's one of the really good watches with a great design, and looks really nice as well. Now TicWatch S comes with a 45mm diameter, and it also has 1.4-inch OLED display. The display is something which is really good. You can see that the viewing angles are really great, the colors are really good, and overall display quality looks really nice, and this 400 by 400 pixels, and you can see the touch response also feels very smooth and extremely capable display, and the brightness levels are also pretty good, and the outdoor visibility is again really good. You can also see that this is a scratch resistant display, and apart from that you can also see the display is slightly lowered so that it won't get scratches, and it does give a protection to the display. So that's the display aspect. So overall looks quite good. Now talking about the performance, so this is powered by the Wear OS, and this comes with 512 MB of RAM and 4 gigs of storage, and it's powered by the MediaTek MT2601 dual core processor, and powered by Wear OS. So we'll talk about the Wear OS. So if you press here, you can see the settings and other options. You can see that there is a Play Store, you can download apps, and here we have options like settings, alarm, contacts. You can even make calls using this TicWatch. You can see there is a dialer application wherein you can select your contacts and start dialing and make the calls. This also has a speaker, inbuilt speaker is included, so there is a speaker available, and there is also microphone included. So this is the microphone, so it can be used to make calls. There is a flashlight included, a heart rate sensor. You can also do media controls, reminders, then the options for exercise is also included. There is also an app by TicWatch Mobvoi app is included, where you can sync it and get all the details. And you can also see that the workout options is available based on the Google workouts. You can see that walking, running, biking and other options are included. So Google Fit is available here, so you can even sync with Google Fit, since it is an Android Wear, or rather Wear OS powered smartwatch. Now other options include the display. You can have always on display, very similar to the TicWatch E. So everything else remains the same. We'll just have a quick look at the settings. You can see that display, sound options, apps and notification gestures is also supported. Tilt to wake, touch to wake, wrist gestures is supported. Then connectivity options, personalization. There are lots of watch faces included. You can see that there is plenty of watch faces to customize, and you can even have download additional options from the Play Store and install it. You can actually sync with the Wear OS app and get all the details and options. So the performance looks really good, and overall no lags whatsoever. Even though it's powered by the MediaTek chipset, it is quite responsive, and no lags whatsoever, and it can install most of the apps and get a good experience overall. Now the downside we felt in terms of performance is that there is no swimming abilities available for the sports watch. Even though there is IP67 water and resistance, it's not actually intended for swimming. So that's one feature missing. Otherwise the GPS functionality is pretty good and really accurate. It has inbuilt GPS along with the GPS available in the band, and apart from that, the heart rate sensor available on the back panel also works pretty well, and we are compared with other options, and it came quite close. So the overall performance looks pretty good. Now talking about the battery, so the TicWatch company claims, Mobvoi claims almost 48 hours of battery life. That's 2-day battery life is what the company claims, but in our usage we got around slightly above a day of usage. That means you need to charge the TicWatch on a daily basis, because if you don't charge it on a daily basis, next day you might end up with just 3-4 hours. So in between you might have to charge, so that's not a really great desirable option. So it's always better to charge it on a daily basis. So the battery is kind of decent, not really that great. At least 2 to 3 days is something which is more or less expected from smartwatches, but then none of them actually provide that kind of battery life. So 1 day is what we feel, 1.5 maximum. 2 days is very difficult unless you are into battery saving mode or turn off the always on display. So that was the TicWatch S. It's a really good sports watch available, and it's pretty affordable as well, or almost like 18K pricing in India. 17,999 is the pricing, and it's available on Flipkart, while the cheaper variant which is the TicWatch E sells for 14,000. So almost 4K difference for the sporty design. Then some additional features like the design has been changed. There is also additional GPS functionality for a more accurate GPS locking. So that's the advantage of this sports variant. So that was a detailed review of the TicWatch S by Mobvoi. Hope you enjoyed watching this video. Do hit that like button and also hit the subscribe button for more videos. This is Numa signing off. Thanks for watching. Have a great day.